Hi, I'm John Cardwell, pastor of Calvary Baptist Church in Ninilchik, Alaska. And, if you're looking for a gospel preaching church in Ninilchik or in the Kenai Peninsula, maybe Calvary Baptist Church is the church for you. If you're looking for a Bible teaching church in Ninilchik or around the Ninilchik area, Calvary Baptist Church is a gospel preaching church, a Bible teaching church. But the term Bible teaching church or gospel teaching church may be something that's people have different ideas of what that might be. So what is a gospel preaching church? What is gospel preaching? Well, I like to call it the 3Ds as far as 3D preaching. As far as what gospel preaching is. The first D would be that gospel preaching must be devotional. Devotional preaching. It must be focused. The preaching must be focused, and it must have its emphasis in Jesus Christ. Sorry, I was a little distracted with the calf back here. We got Moose there, and Mama Moose is over there, and hopefully she won't be so skittered, frightened that I'll bring danger to her calf. Otherwise, she'll come running at me, and I'll be in trouble. But anyway, back to gospel preaching, 3D preaching. It must be devotional. Jesus Christ must be the focus of our preaching and our emphasis. If it's not devotional, it's actually useless. We want to make sure that when we take the scriptures, when there is a message, that it draws our hearts nearer to Christ, who has saved us. It must have an emphasis in Jesus Christ. He must be exalted. So when you talk about Christ exalting or the exaltation of Christ, we're talking about devotional preaching, and that must be first and foremost. The other two D's don't really matter much unless it draws us nearer to Christ, unless it exalts Jesus Christ, unless it glorifies God the Father through Jesus Christ the Son. The second D is would be doctrinal. We have a platform in which we preach, and this is the Bible, our sole authority. If it's not doctrinal, then it does us really no good. I mean, what Jesus are we speaking of? Are we talking about a figment of somebody's imagination, or something that someone just comes up with, as far as, is he a good teacher, or was he just a good rabbi? The Bible determines exactly who it is that we are preaching about. And so it must be propositional. What doctrines or teachings do we believe from the Bible? And what are our guidelines for that? And we believe it's the Bible as our sole authority. So therefore, our preaching must be doctrinal. We don't take, it's not up to me to preach my opinions or share my own personal thoughts. It's what is it that the Bible says. And finally, the third D of our preaching is the duty. The third D is duty. It must be. We must have practical application. What is our duty now that we have been saved by grace and our lives are affected by the truth of this gospel? What is our duty to God because we have been changed? The Bible says we love God. God loved us first. We love God because he first loved us. We love him because he first loved us, 1 John 4:19. And therefore, a practical application is our response to the person of Christ, the devotion, and the truth of Christ, what he has done, and what he is who he is and what he has done according to the Bible. And so the dutiful application, how we must, the Bible instructs us on how we must live based upon who Jesus Christ is and what he has done. And that all, again, bringing us back to drawing us nearer. So those are the 3 Ds of gospel preaching. If you are looking for a gospel teaching, gospel preaching church in Ninilchik, Alaska. Calvary Baptist Church. We're located at 15950 Sterling Highway, mile marker 130, just a little bit south of mile marker 135, right across the street from the Ninilchik General Store. And check out our website at www.calvarybaptistninilchik.com.